It started about 4 years ago actually, and we worked with the EAS to develop a baseline around teaching and learning. We were very fortunate then to have support from Cardiff High to develop a philosophy that was contextualised to Chepstow School, which also incorporated our values and our vision for learning around inspiring learning for all for life. I don't know whether you'd like to come in there, Jamie, to talk about how we developed this with Cardiff High.
Yeah, we really needed to restructure our teaching and learning and have a solid platform. And we wanted a philosophy where all staff in our school could articulate that philosophy, and it was clear, and to start with, simple. So what we did, we built our teaching and learning philosophy around Dr. Rice, and working with Cardiff High, who were already doing that. They came in to observe lessons and did some self-evaluation with us, and they said we were ready to do that, and we're in a good place, after looking a lot at provision and standards through Estin. So we developed that, and we then developed a pedagogy middle leadership team who are driving teaching and learning over the curriculum. They work with the curriculum leader, but they look at things like Dr. Rice, skills, research, coaching support, and learning. We also have established a student leadership group called Curiosity, who also help out and drive teaching and learning across school, and they are absolutely fabulous. I think what it does now is it gives us one voice. It gives a clarity of pedagogy, good pedagogy. But our Dr. Rice and our pedagogy wheel really represents what we're about, and it's making a huge difference now to outcomes in the classroom, those tangible outcomes and those softer outcomes. Pupils are happy and their well-being is really strong in the classroom. So it's all starting to work, which actually has led on to the recent summer exam results being our best ever. Well, this has been a real game changer for us, and real change, practitioner change and organisational change over the last 2 to 3 years. I'm working closely with the Deputy Head at Cardiff High, the teaching and learning lead, and we developed processes and systems we put in place, our quality assurance systems, our self-evaluation systems, our teaching and learning philosophy, and we have whole school reviews which look at lesson observations, learner voice and book scrutinies. We also have developed a mini-style Estin report where we look at deep delves within curriculum areas, and we've done 3 of them so far, and they've been vital to changing those practitioners' attitudes and behaviours towards teaching and learning.
And building a real strong culture around teaching and learning as well, yes. Where people have the autonomy to choose their professional learning, looking at their needs linked, as you just said, to performance management. I don't know whether you'd like to talk about how the performance management has evolved over the last couple of years.
So we've made performance management a lot more clarity, and it's linked to teaching and learning, and linked to our research projects. All staff undertake research projects based on evidence-based research, which has proved to be a fantastic way of getting teachers to take risks and using evidence like that, which makes a big difference and makes impact on outcomes and learning. We've looked at several QA processes, but with the professional learning, right, we focus on what's important locally, nationally, but also bespoke to individual staff needs.
And I think what's really important is where we had so much support in the beginning, now we're able to lead on lots of these different aspects and share that good practice then with other schools. This has been huge for us in terms of professional development for staff. Staff feel very much listened to in terms of their professional learning needs. That's had an impact then in the classroom, how they've changed their behaviours and created the culture within the classroom, but also it's had a really positive impact in terms of the learners and their engagement with learning, which is incredibly strong, isn't it, in terms of children's attitudes to learning, their engagement, independence, creativity. It's been a fantastic success, hasn't it? In terms of staff well-being then, that's very strong because staff feel that they are listened to, and that we do offer that professional learning working with other schools, and they have their opportunity then to share good practice.
I think it comes from when we do the SLO surveys, what we get back from staff is very positive about their experiences, their well-being, how they're supported in their professional learning. And you see that also with students and pupils around the school. They're very happy, their well-being is very strong, they have ample opportunities for enrichment experiences as well as the teaching and learning within the classroom, but they take ownership of their learning as well, and the culture has just shifted so much because all the things we put in, and it's been a long, hard process, but it's really starting to pay dividends.
We are here representing the Curiosity Group, and we focus on teaching and learning within our school. We meet up once every fortnight to discuss new ideas and how we can improve our school.
So last year we began by creating a pedagogy map using student speak and incorporating Dr. Rice and our school values. This was so when we did lesson observations, we could go in and feed back to staff afterwards based on our pedagogy map and what we'd like to see maybe improved. And to end the year, we did a book scrutiny to look at marking and how it's impacting student learning.
Recently, we've been looking at the vision and ideas of curious learning and what is curious learning. Altogether, we made a document about curious learning and the strengths of it. We started to do walking around the school and looking at teachers teaching. This has helped the strengths of their teaching, and they're really open about this as it helps them to just do better learning.
At this moment in time, we have a range of voices from Year 7 to Year 13, but we really do hope to expand and invite new ideas on how we can benefit all the students at our school.